this is the LoveStream up here. So you can just boom, create a LoveStream, and if you press go live now, it basically takes you into Unite's Zoom room. And right now there's something going on with the thing, so now it's popping up. But it's not. Anyway, so there's a challenge because Zoom always updates its API, and so we have to be really on top of it. So we're working on making sure the team is like checking it, basically every day, because sometimes things happen like this where it's like a bad something happens and then it just nothing happens. But anyways, this is the LoveStream, and there's this one, there's other ones that we can build as well. You can also create a future LoveStream, and basically what it does is that it allows you to go live. It can notify people that someone is live. So in the same way, and we actually built the app for both iOS and Android with the LoveStream as the main feature, and then everything else is like a web mobile thing, but the actual app is LoveStream. And so you can also create a future LoveStream and sort of that's a little bug as well. So yeah, basic info, details, other, etc. And then it creates like a future event. And what we want this to be, we want to get creators to commit to hosting like a regular show where they have every Wednesday at this time, and then they'll do their thing, and then also just teach people that they can go live anytime. And and then just promote the things so that there can be more people connecting, and it can sort of become this like mini festival where there's always something happening, and you can just go to Unite, and when you log in, the first thing you see at the top of your screen is like live now, blah blah blah, and they're talking about this or just whatever, and you can just join in, and then from there maybe there could be like subgroups, and we would have to build our own version, or we talked to a guy today who can help us develop like through a different platform that's different than Zoom. So that's what we're thinking, and we think that it can create enough momentum by being a place where when someone goes live, they're getting more engagement than they would if they went live on Facebook or Instagram, etc., unless they had a huge following, because we're going to be promoting each thing as its own event. We'll start out where like everyone is getting notified about everything, so like it'll just kind of blast people for a bit and they can change their settings, but it'll hopefully get enough engagement where there's like hangouts and things happening regularly, and then people tell people, and then it grows. So that's the intention, is that this could be the feature that kind of grows organically, that allows us to get that critical mass of users, so that we're then we can then like activate the value proposition, which is at the core of Unite, which is like, you don't really have to sell your stuff, you don't have to market it. There's just people looking for it because it's the platform for that, just like Airbnb, it's just the spot for that. And so we have to sort of figure out how to get our early people to just use it and be on it. And we've got about 1,550 members and 550 businesses already registered, and so it's a good start, and we've got 3,000 people on our email list and lots of other stuff. So I know that we have like a good starting point, and so we just need something that can kind of like unite everyone and bring them together. And so we think by just creating so that this would be filled with like so many amazing things, and we actually have a few events on here, and so like all of these people should be doing love streams to promote their thing, and we can be on there with them, and we can live stream it to the other platforms, and just be doing a ton of like online stuff, and just getting the word out. And then we've got a few products, I think. We need to add that up here, but we got a few products, and so same thing with them. Like we want to get the people who are on Unite to be doing love streams regularly and creating awesome stuff. And so that's the idea. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I guess in terms of collaboration, I mean, we don't really have the cash for ads and stuff right now. I mean, I guess we could make some cash for it, but with us not selling anything, and so maybe that's something to do. But I think we can get a little bit started organically anyways by just doing what we do well, which is just promote the heck out of our events. And so we can do a Facebook event and email blast and social and put it on, Instagram and all the fun things. So that's the idea. So we're going to be looking for creators to create and do their regular shows or just go live. And then we'll be promoting to everyone to come on and just kind of building some momentum to hopefully when people come on, they can actually just connect and create and make friends. And we thought of it kind of like Facebook allowed people to create like a newsletter of themselves. And then YouTube allowed people to make like a TV show. And then Clubhouse allowed people to make like a radio show. And what we want Unite to be is like a community show where it's more about connection than just like explanation, where you're not just doing a one-sided video. It's more about like, hey, like let's do a Q&A, but it's like a Zoom where everyone can just connect with you and ask questions, and as the host you can control and unmute, whatever. But it's more, you can obviously still just do a pure performance and not have any feedback and just people can watch. But even just being able to see everyone in the room and being able to do a breakout room, and eventually we'll have it so that you can click to buy something through the LoveStream. So that's our hope, is that it becomes like this new kind of social marketplace tool where there's lots of free fun stuff, and then there's also ways for people to engage with and buy the paid stuff.